Alright, we're gonna get back to some Fallout 4 and hopefully make some more progress on this Brotherhood of Steel quest today. While I wait for Chris to get home. Power is out. We got to figure this out. Junk jet.
There we go.
Is that a weapon? Thing weighs 30 pounds. Press to load items into the junk
Commonwealth
jet.
can take a real toll on you if you let it. Seen this place make monsters out of men.
I'm sorry. Come here. Where you at, Nick? I need to see you wield this gun, sir.
Yo.
Whatever you need.
Come here. Where did this thing go? Junk jet, there it is. Will he use that? How do I get him to use something? Oh no, he won't equip that one. He can equip the other stuff, but he won't equip the Ah, that's too bad. Moving parts can pack a pinch. Keep your finger out. By the way, I'm totally taking the fusion core. Nick.
Psst.
I'll see what I can do.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
That's right, sir. Get her done.
There we go.
The junk jet, my beloved. I don't know that I'll use it. Is Fallout 4 worth playing? If you like Fallout games. Alright, the engine core is operating at emergency power to conserve energy. All non-critical systems have been suspended. Michael Sawyer says, thanks for getting me into Starfield. You're welcome. I almost played some Starfield instead of Fallout 4 this afternoon. But I was like, I've already got my stuff ready from this morning's stream. We'll just do some more Fallout 4. We haven't played Starfield in a couple of weeks.
Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command. Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine firing.
Did he survive?
Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
I did quick save before I did that.
Oh my god, are you alright? Got cooked by those flames. But thanks to my power armor, I'm still in one piece. The important thing is that we're still alive. We have a way to get...
Hang on, I think I just interrupted his dialogue by looting. Alright, let me try that again.
Paladin dance.
Keep moving. We'll talk later.
Ah, I interrupted his dialogue. Boo.
Going down.
Come on, get in here, big boy.
Going up.
I don't think we're alone. We've got company!
Just gotta say, he just popped up. Go ahead. Run on ahead, sir. Taking your time and enjoying is the only way to play.
They're in the control room. Open fire! The Maxon! I hope that's the last of them. Damn it. Don't see the device anywhere. Fan out and check the synth remains. They may have been after the transmitter. Well, let's get out of here.
No, I got it.
Service elevator to the surface.
I definitely got the piece. Fans for the win. Okay, we got something right here. Efficiency rating, begin test fire. Refueling required. Alright, well we can exit here. I think we're done.
Going up.
Early thoughts video on High on Life 2 just went out on YouTube about 30 minutes ago. So if you want my thoughts on that game, you can go check out that video. We played a little bit of Fallout this morning as well.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
That sweep was sloppy. We were caught unprepared. However, your extra gun gave us the edge we needed. I'm not certain I could have accomplished the mission alone.
If you have 4,000 hours in the game, it's definitely one of your favorite games.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
Righteous authority. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome, civilian. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes.
That's right.
We met at the police station. You told me you wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say our goodbyes?
I'd be honored to join.
I'll follow your lead here, but let's try and keep it light on the zealotry, shall we?
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station, and we'll discuss the details.
Is that a ding? Ah, we were just there. Before we do that, let's go back to Sanctuary. Let's check
Always
out.
was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Righteous Authority. We'll get to that in a second. Steam. What can I do on this bad boy? Boosted capacity. Ooh, I need science. Ooh, so you can't mod these rifles without science. Interesting.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Alright, there's level 15. And I'm going to take a rank of science if I can. Yeah, I'm going to mod it right now, Crimson. Like, the whole point was getting some science. Which is probably, what, under intelligence? Oh, what do I have to have? Oh, I need intelligence 6. Oh no, so I won't even be able to mod it for a while. I have to level up my intelligence. I'm not gonna do it. We'll just suck it up for now. However, I do want to add that to my repertoire, I think. Righteous Authority.
Please, just... I need to be alone right now.
Nick, where you at, buddy?
Hey,
There's something you need? Here's what I've got.
starting to carry a bunch of shit. Alright, that should be a good starting point. What does that rifle look like? Oh! Can I put a scope on it at the very least? Yeah, everything else. I can at least put a short scope. There we go. Back to the police station. Yeah, I know some people love survival mode. I know Bubalonia loves survival mode, but I mean that's probably something I would do later on down the road if I'm on like a third or fourth playthrough. Freddy Fett says this is my most played game of all time. Nice. I've already played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Playlists are on YouTube. Cooper says, love this game, just started another playthrough like 3 weeks ago. Nice. What level am I? 15 or 16? Once you get to 6, that's all you need for max science. Okay, well after I level up perception, I'll probably level up intelligence. Doesn't sound good. If you do what now? If you hold this select button while you have the pip way up, it makes it fill the whole screen? Huh. I mean, I guess that's interesting for people who want that.
Paladin Dance. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck?
Sir, mission accomplished.
No, I'm on the
We have the
PlayStation.
transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Palin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
When do I get to head up to the Prydwen?
Paladin Dance will decide when you're allowed up there. Until then, I'm afraid you're stuck with us.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with. What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough guy. It's gonna take a lot more than completing one mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work
Man, he
together.
looks like he
And
really
you,
wants to suck me
You
off.
need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Without question. Hmm.
Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command. honesty, and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxon, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Outstanding, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know
Ad
what that means,
Victoriam.
Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Prydwen. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
I definitely would like to earn some more XP. She seems a far more likable character than the other guy.
Halen?
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder.
I can handle it.
If you could, you'd be the first. Reese bleeds Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Is there something between the two of you?
That's none of your business. Look, just give Reese some time. I'm sure he'll see you're a valuable member of the team, and he'll come around. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
Alright. Quarter mastery. And I can also take one from him at the same time.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
Give me a break. I can't win with you.
Win? This isn't a contest. I'm just trying to understand what you're doing here. You're not the military type. You're a loner. So I can't figure out why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
The Brotherhood might be the best chance I'll ever have to find my son.
Well, as far as reasons go, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, no shit, dumbass.
Look, I'm gonna cut you some slack because Dance trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you regret it. So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Alright, where did he go?
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths. The abominations the damn eggheads caused when they started playing with their toys. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
Copy that. Cleansing the Commonwealth.
Watch your back out there. I'm guessing we're not the only ones scouring the Commonwealth for those artifacts.
Scribe Halen.
Bring that artifact back here as soon as possible. We wouldn't want it falling into the wrong hands.
Okay, so it just shows her, even though I have the quest for those two, it's just over their heads. How do I stick to the roleplay of a character? I always seem to default the same decisions time and again. It spoils my playthrough. That's dead. Yeah, that's a you thing. I don't have that problem.
Must have spent.
Every character ends up a stealth archer again. Yeah, I definitely don't have that issue. Alright. Let's see here. Are these going to be under miscellaneous? Nope, here they are.
case of ammo into this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Prydwen's in town.
Think we're there.
Man, this thing's pretty deadly. One shot, one kill on the ghouls.
College Square isn't exactly the intellectual hotbed it once was.
College Square Station. Yep, this is the first one.
If I got the chills, this would be the place to provide them.
Well, I'll have all the chills we need, sir. Probably didn't need to take all that crap, but whatever. Drop it later if we need to. Gas mask with goggles. I hear another one. I don't know where it's creeping from. I think it's behind this door, to be honest with you. Dude, I like how that laser rifle turns him to ash. This has fast become my favorite gun so far. Holy moly. I don't know that I like the scope on it, though. At least, well, I mean, maybe later on. I think maybe I should just put some glowing sights on it. What difficulty am I on? The one that I like.
A little dank for my taste. I'm not the queasy sort, but for this,
Moldy food. Come on now, pack of cigarettes, there we go. Ooh. Mentat, Psycho. A feathered dustilla to tickle your mom with. Oh. An 8-ball? An 8-ball of what, sir? Alright, let's do a quick save. We're gonna head on down the stairs. That's right. You can keep doing quests forever and ever and ever. It's pretty awesome. Thanks, Clint. That's how we do it. I am always friendly to people who ask friendly questions. Dude, I can hear a bunch of footsteps. Maybe that was just one pair of footsteps that were pattering along.
You building a collection or something?
Yes, sir, I am building a collection. Now, shut up and sit down, Nick. I think many games are taking that route these days. Like someone mentioned in Shrouded, No Man's Sky does the same thing. Starfield does it. Like having different settings that allow everybody to customize the way they want to play. I think that's key to making sure that everyone has player agency, and then allowing there to be pros and cons. So it's like, do you want the enemies to be more difficult? Then you're going to get more XP. You want the enemies to be less difficult, less XP.
Got it.
Hell aroma is that?
Oh, that was the quest credit. There's an upcoming game, I can't remember which one it is. We were watching a video for it the other day, and it's got a weird system where you can like adjust all these different parameters. Oh, it's Saros, sorry, which we're going to be playing at the end of April. So Saros actually allows you to adjust all the difficulty settings for each of the levels you're going to run, but there's a pro and con setting. So for every challenge that you put, you have to put an equal, so every pro you have to take a negative. And so it allows you to balance each one of the missions that you're going to do. But you can take all the pros and cons you want. Exactly, tomfoolery. That's why I don't ever answer those people. So tomfoolery says, I'm blown away when people ask what difficulty someone is playing on. Like, why does it matter? Other than some petty flex as being like, yeah, I'm playing in hardcore mode. Like, we're not playing esports. Exactly, we're not playing esports. It's well known that I play games on story mode because that's how I prefer it. Because you'll always get some tard in chat who's going to make some comment about how the only real way to play the game is on full survival mode, hardcore. It's like, whatever. The developers gave us options for a reason. Take your tardiness and head home. It is righteous authority. I put a scope on it, Orion. Oh, Jesus, they're coming from everywhere. Oh. Whoa, that's not good.
Someone was expecting trouble.
Oh, can we not get around from... Oh, gate open.
Paladin Dance is waiting for you inside, recruit.
Nice. There's no such thing as outdated. Bethesda has a style of game they make. The fact that you would think that it's outdated shows that you know nothing about Bethesda, because their games continue to sell millions of copies. That's why they continue to put out things like the anniversary edition of this game, the anniversary edition of Skyrim, the big Switch 2 version of Skyrim. Like, it's just, that is the... Tell us you don't understand Bethesda without telling us you don't understand Bethesda. The Fallout TV show has driven millions of new fans to the Fallout franchise. But Bethesda's games are outdated. Yeah, no they're not. You don't know anything about the modding community if you make that statement. You don't understand the creation engine if you make that statement. Like... Starfield was their most commercially successful title ever at launch. But it's an outdated model. No, it's not. That's just what Mr. Matty Plays and Luke Stevens have told you you're supposed to say. Think for yourself. Go out there and take a look at all the millions of people who play
By the time you showed your face, I take it that area's clear?
Fallout, and Bethesda games, Skyrim and Starfield.
Affirmative. Looks like I got my surprise for the day. As long as the Brotherhood's around, those abominations don't stand a chance.
That's right.
Take a breather if you need it. When you're ready, just say the word.
You don't have to rely on modders. If you think that you're relying on modders, then you have something wrong with your brain, because you're not relying on modders. Modders create additional things for you to do in the game. Modders can create conversion packages. Modders can create lots of different ways to do things. You know, a good example of this is in Skyrim, I have the wearable lantern mod on my character. I could use a spell, and I did use a spell for my first playthrough. But the third character that I'm taking through Skyrim, I am 100% using that cool wearable lantern mod. That's not someone fixing a Bethesda game. That's someone out there who went, hey, they don't use lanterns in the game. I'd like to add a lantern. And they did so, and they modded it in. And all these people can go use the mod. That's not fixing the game. That's adding something unique to it that someone else wanted to add. So that's a very retarded way of thinking, to think that we have to, Bethesda relies on modders to fix their game. No, that's not true at all. Would I have a loving relationship with a ghoul? Absolutely. There's no ghoul phobia in this house. We support ghouls 100%.
I'm not ready.
I'll be here when you are.
Alright, we have another quest to complete for the girl. Recover the haptic drive at Greater Mass Blood Clinic. Oh, modability is a massive aspect of their games, and it has nothing to do with fixing Bethesda games. It's just adding to them. It's flavor. I think the way Bubbleonia explains it is it's like when you buy a Lego set, right? Like if I go buy the Pirates of the Caribbean Lego set, right? I'm going to get Jack Sparrow and all the main characters, and I'm going to get this badass ship, right? And that's the official Lego set that I bought. But I can also take that Lego set apart, and I can build something different with it. Or I can add things to that. I can bring in other characters. I can add another sail. I can put different colored sails. I can add lanterns. I can do all these things. So Bethesda games are like a Lego set. You buy the base set, you have fun with it, you build it, it's cool, you go through the book, you put all the pieces together, and when you're done, you can tear it all apart again and rebuild it in any way, shape, or form you see fit, or you can add on to it as you see fit. But it's not about fixing the Lego set. It's about adding additional things to the Lego set, or rebuilding things with it. That's not my explanation, IDK. That's Bubbleonia Rising, who is a huge Bethesda fan, and he streams a lot of Bethesda games on his channel. At 9 p.m. Mountain Time is when he streams, and he plays mostly modded Skyrim stuff with a little bit of vanilla. That's just not true, bleep bleep. It's not true that there are tons of bugs and glitches that only the unofficial mods fix. Just not true. Not true. Flat out not true. And Todd Howard has never said that. You are making shit up. So, nope. Yeah, he got banned. He got banned. That sort of rumor mongering and bullshit. Todd Howard said that they rely on modders to make their games better. That is so not fucking true. Not true at all. Yeah, mods for Bethesda games are wild. Exactly, tomfoolery. By the way, Tom, did you see the Fallout 76 post on social media today? That new Mojave power armor. I almost loaded up Fallout 76 again tonight. I was like, damn, that Mojave power armor looks awesome. Definitely excited for the upcoming Fable game. It's one of many games we're going to play this year. Yeah, I retweeted it today on my Twitter X account. It's like, don't be doing that to me right now. I don't have time to log in. What's the last Zelda game I played? Ocarina of Time. That's not true. What was the one that came out on the Switch? Breath of the Wild? I did play Breath of the Wild at my brother's place a few years back when I was visiting. I didn't beat it though. I was there for a few months and played it while I was there. I am going to get rid of that laser pistol because I don't need it if I've got a laser rifle. Can you not just remove it from the favorites? I guess I have to give it away.
Bomb could go off in this place and no one would be the wiser.
No, that's not a mod. It's a 3-barreled shotgun. Have I played the Oblivion remaster? Yep. I'm reading all the chat, Xander Lane. Just because I'm not answering every single question, I'm not obligated to answer every single thing that people type. No, it's not. I don't think it's a mod unless it's something that came with the Anniversary Edition. I'm already overburdened. Nick, buddy,
Hey.
old pal. That's my fault for picking up all that armor. I'm gonna give him that automatic pistol. I don't need it anymore. Take all my junk, Nick. Take it all. Yeah, I like Zelda. Can't wait for the show to come out. Or the movie, whatever it is that they're building. But I don't own a Switch. I'm not going to go buy a Nintendo just to play one RPG. Dude, things like got no health, but it's not dying. What the heck? That's gotta be a bug. Ooh, that might be bugged. It's not dying.
Did good.
I think it went around the corner and died. Maybe. There's a key I just got. Oh, oh.
No way I'm cracking this.
Nick.
Hey,
I'm listening.
see what you can do.
Can do.
Nope, I am streaming on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok all at the same time. We are always live
Shouldn't be too
on
much
4
trouble.
places. Everything in between the streams happens on
See
YouTube.
about this. Nope.
Oh, he might not be able to hack that.
Dang. Locked down too tight.
Alright, he's not cracking that. Dude, I can hear more of them fluttering around. A sea captain's hat? My.
Whatever they're aging in here, I think it's gone too long.
Oh, Captain, my captain. Oh, shit, I heard something.
Yeah, so long as you're carrying it.
Nick.
Hey,
What's the plan?
Unlock that
need
terminal.
your expertise.
Count on it. It's all yours.
Thank you very much, sir. Pistol. Blood test protocol. Oh, I got a password. Well, I'm glad you love the videos, Cat Merchant. Coding samples passwords. Marina. Negative. Okay. Stash the chems in the cooler storage room in the basement, and a cooler in the second fridge, third row, bottom shelf. Contact specs of tonight. Don't be late. Wipe this message. I don't think he wipes the message. That sounds like a trap or a turret. I have not checked on dog meat today, but someone told me that I should give him a teddy bear, which I just looted. So I'll try to remember to give him a teddy bear the next time I check in. There's a mosquito in here I'm gonna have to try to get. The camera just did all sorts of weird things there. Oh fuck, that's a boss.
That's the last.
Ooh, that's not good. Suck it up, buddy. We're gonna get some rads really quick while we're in here. Grab all the things. the music. Gotta love it. Nick, you're in the way. Every time I hear it, it reminds me of the Starfield music as well. Dun, dun,
Nice.
dun, 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 dun. All sorts of goodies. Nick, I'm overburdened again, sir.
On.
Desde ahora usted es mi papá. Pues gracias. A mí me gusta ser papi a muchas personas. No me digas papá. Tienes que decirme papi. Soy tu papi. No importa si eres mujer o hombre. Soy tu papi. Was that an explosion? That might have been an explosion. Do I have a favorite between Fallout, Starfield, and Elder Scrolls? Yep, Starfield. I like science fiction more than anything else. Science fiction more than fantasy. Fantasy more than apocalyptic. Bubbles in the house! Is Fuzzy gonna spam that over and over again? He must have gotten blocked on TikTok a few minutes ago if he's over on YouTube now. Or he got blocked on Twitch. Don't worry, I'll get him in a minute. I gotta finish cleaning my glasses. I'll go ban a bitch here in a minute. Don't worry, guys. I'm on it. It's a single click. The best part about this, and this, by the way, this is courtesy of my wife. Crystal's the one who said the best part about trolls is when you picture them rage typing into chat because you're living rent-free in their head. And you could just picture them. They have nothing better to do than to fap to my pretty face with one hand and type with the other. So they're literally getting off while they're rage typing. Oh, Renfail sucks. Ah! And then I hit him with the ban, like I'm about to right now. And then we never have to see him ever again. What's up, NashK80? All is well, thank you very much. Bubbleonia, I robbed a quote from you earlier, which I'm going to farm out on a short video later, about how Bethesda games are like Lego sets. Which is a brilliant quote. Since Bubbleonia is here tonight, everybody, make sure to go follow his channel. He's streaming on YouTube and Twitch. He streams a lot of Bethesda games.
How's that search going? Were you able to find the artifact?
I did find your artifact.
Here it is.
Good. I was hoping you'd bring it back safely. Here, there's still plenty of undiscovered tech out there. Report back to me when you're ready to head out again.
So these are like the Thieves Guild quests and stuff in
Can't do it right now.
Understood. You know where to find me.
Skyrim, where it's just like endless Radiant quests that you can go do for XP. Stedman says we all know their mom does it for them. How come I play so many games daily? Because it's my job. My job literally is variety streamer, variety content creator. I do run a tight ship, Lucas. We're celebrating our 5th year anniversary on February 17th, which means I'm going into my 5th year of content production and full-time streaming. And since day one, my favorite activity is ban a bitch. I got no problems banning people, and I'm very proud of the fact that we have curated a community of like-minded people who love Starfield, love Star Wars, love Star Trek, love Middle-earth, love Bethesda games in general. We love BioWare games. We love the Dragon Age franchise. We love Dragon Age Veilguard. We're not homophobic. We're not transphobic. We're not racist. We support all races, all religions, all creeds, all sexualities. We are an inclusive community of games and gamers. I've worked very hard to curate that community, and I will not, under any circumstances, allow some dipshit incel living in their mom's basement ruin that fun for me or anybody in our community, because we've worked too damn hard to make sure that we are a safe place for people who love video games. It's that simple, kids. You come into my house and you try to piss in my Cheerios, I am going to kick you out the door. That's how that works. Renfail's not nice. Oh, I am. I'm just not nice to you if you're an asshole. Twitch, YouTube, and Kick are all the same as my TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, Blue Sky, and Facebook, and Patreon, and everything else. Alright, let me get my phone charging here. That's right, I'm clipping it to make more money. That's exactly what I was doing. I was time-stamping that. What am I writing? I was writing a clip title and a timestamp so that when I wrap up my stream, I'm going to go make a clip, farm it out to social media, and make a bunch of money off of idiots. Do I keep a ban tally? No. Somebody has suggested that before, like have a counter on the stream. I would need to look into that and see if that's something I could potentially do. My wife is the MVP, you're damn straight. Bubbly says, just wrote a check for a new furnace, AC, and water heater. I won't be able to sit down for a month. Ouch, dude, I hear you. Yeah.
You see a lot of folks
That's
at their worst
never
in my
fun.
line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Nashke says, I'm offended. I live in a basement, but it's in my house. Bubbly says, Ren is a sweetheart unless you're a tool, in which case you get the strong hand. Yes. God damn it, I keep forgetting to go pull the Banhammer song off my old streaming PC and put it on the new one. What do I ban people for? For being stupid?
Look who's back. I hope this means you finally got the guts to clear out another location.
Alright, let's go report to the Pally.
Paladin.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Sharpened hammer strikes.
Why did the Brotherhood send it here in the first place?
I'm not sure, but I think it might have something to do with the data on the
What
Commonwealth
counts as
my
being
team
stupid
gathered
to
before
me?
it arrived.
Stick around, you'll find
We
out.
call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough.
How
troops
long
and
have I been
supplies
playing
to mount
Fallout
a
for?
major offensive.
4?
If she's here,
I don't know.
Elder Maxon's here.
This run, a few
That
days.
means we're going to war.
Like this is stream number 7 or something.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war,
Yeah,
I
our
can promise you
Valentine's
he'll
Day
be
tomorrow
leading the
is
charge.
Christina has a
That
doctor's
being
appointment
said,
at 8
you're
o'clock in the
about to
morning,
get to know the
so
Prydwen up close
I'll be
and
streaming
personal.
early, but
I've
it'll be a
received
short
orders that
stream
we're
tomorrow
both to
because we gotta
report
leave
to
the
her
house at like
immediately. Follow me up to the
7:15,
roof
I
of the
think, or
police
7
station.
o'clock.
We're going for a little ride.
So tomorrow morning's gonna be a short one. Once we get back, I'll probably do a second stream as soon as we get back. It just depends on how long we're there for. It was a legit question. Yeah, for sure, Studman. Yeah, some people are just like, "What do you ban people for? What counts as stupid?"
Since we're meant to fly, they would have.
You'll find out.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Woo! I did not drink an afternoon coffee today, and I tell you what, I am feeling it.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference.
And I don't think we've ever celebrated Valentine's Day as a couple.
Plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Chris just doesn't. Her religious outlook, she doesn't really do any holidays, celebrations, or anything like that.
I wish everyone down there believed.
I have to fight for my Christmas tree every year.
Blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival.
What do you mean? What do you mean hardware? Like for streaming or
Below is in mortal danger if we fail.
platforms that I'm playing on? I have all the platforms. If you're asking what hardware to use for my stream setup, there's a YouTube video over on our channel, which covers the latest Office. Like we recorded at the beginning of January. It's got all the Office details,
The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead.
all the machines we're
We'll be
using and
meeting
everything.
Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
There she is. That's right, you should be telling your spouse you love them every day of the week, not just one day a year. Gray's here, no yawning now. Dude, I'm feeling it so bad. I'm only streaming because we already did the
Far too long since I've been aboard.
High on Life 2 stream, but Chris is not home tonight. Or at least not at the moment. I think she's coming back later. So I was like, well, if she's not home, I'm going to keep streaming. But man, oh man, I did not drink an afternoon coffee, and I could definitely tell. Have I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Yep, playlist is on YouTube.
I wonder what it take to cobble one of these planes back to life?
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel
is that Tuvok? I have no idea. It kind of sounds like him, doesn't it?
As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address.
I've already played Cyberpunk 2 times, with a partial third playthrough just before the holidays.
If you have any questions, ask me now.
Kaka Minnow says I just finished the same mission. Nice.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all.
Ah, I finally got that fucking mosquito that's been flying around the last 2 hours.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
How does he even know I exist?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
From you folks, I wouldn't know where to look.
God, Nick does not like the Brotherhood. Alright, I'll be right back. Hang on a second. I have no idea that the Brotherhood is anti-Sith. How would I know that the Brotherhood is anti-Sith? Think about that for a minute while I go make a quick snack, and I'll be right back. How would I know, or how would my character know, that the Brotherhood is anti-synth when he hasn't ever met them yet? Food for thought. Alright. That's right, grown-ass man playing video games. Yeah, see, I didn't ask him about synths, so I would have no information. So Super Ben said it was your TikTok videos about Skyrim that made me revisit Bethesda games and play them in a different way. So you have rejuvenated my love for gaming. You're welcome. I've played Fallout Shelters. That's the mobile one, yeah. Alright, we are supposed to go listen to an address.
This area is under our protection.
Grown-ass man playing video
Brothers
games.
and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer known as the Institute. A malignant growth.
Oh, the reality show? I'm not gonna apply now.
They are experimenting with dangerous technologies.
Feel free to include me in the list if you are legitimately a casting agent. But I'm not gonna.
The Institute scientists have
This right
created a
here.
weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call
That's my
it
application.
the synth.
Feel free to reach
A
out through
robotic
appropriate
abomination of
channels.
technology that is free thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine
What's
can
up,
be
Allie?
granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with.
I forgot all about that
and
reality
mercilessly.
TV show they're casting
This
until just now.
campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam!
I've done quite a bit of
Victoriam!
theater in my early days, along with my public speaking career. But these days, like, the idea of, like, putting out an application and, like, jumping through hoops and, like... Oh, they'll definitely... Yeah, it's going to be a scripted show. They're going to get a bunch of streamers on it. Yeah, it's cool. It is what it is. I'm not filling out any applications, though. I went and... I think I saw the social media blast for that, like, a month ago or something when it went out, and I was like, that's cool. That's interesting. I'm not doing any casting stuff. Like, I'm way too lazy to go through all that, jump through all those hoops. This is the face. If you want this face, you know where to go. There's an email.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I also don't think it was going to be something that was compensated. It's like, I'm not leaving my office unless somebody's paying me to leave my office.
I can see that. They're playing with fire.
Oh,
and we
it's
need to save them.
exposure. It's publicity.
I just hope we're here in time.
No thanks.
I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight.
He's already promoting me to knight? Hell yeah.
Befitting your title,
power armor, baby.
We're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Nice. Ooh, I can use a workshop here too. Open your personal storage container. I think that's what we're going to be focused on for the next few sessions, Dribom.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
It's going to be this whole Brotherhood of Steel quest line.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just...
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing.
I actually don't want to talk to him. How do I find...
There. Try it now.
Nothing.
Port to Paladins. For a minute there it said... I could have sworn it said, like, check your stash and some other stuff. Here we go. Here we go. Hang on, hang on, hang on. It was right down in here.
I'm supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a fire. So how did it look out there?
You didn't
We've got
scout
a
the
lot
ship.
of work ahead
Thanks,
of us,
Missionary.
Sure. Anytime.
This is my bed and this is my stash. Somebody's sleeping in my bed.
No accounting for taste.
You know what, buddy?
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
That sounded like Ashley from Mass Effect.
Personal log entry 142.
That's definitely Ashley from Mass
I
Effect.
can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments.
She's got that smoky
Don't get me
voice.
wrong,
If you're looking
the
for another
research we're
safe
doing
haven,
is exciting
there's
stuff.
shelter and supplies
But
at the
life on
police
this
station
ship is a
located
nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mold.
I love Fallout 76.
And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes
Name is not
mutants
Chris.
seem
You gotta get my
scholarly.
name right if you're gonna hang out in the
I'm
chat.
gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
That's right. Ashley's something else. Everybody has to romance Ashley at least one time on their playthroughs.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier. We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
For Maxon and the Brotherhood. Tarberry. What is that? Dirty black suit. Ooh, that one's locked. Also locked. Hello? I was just chuckling about the person in chat who was saying they were a casting agent for the show.
Yes.
I remember, God, this has been probably 14, 15 years ago. There used to be a show on, it was called House Hunters. I don't know if it's still on the air. I think it was called House Hunters. And, it was where they, like, document a couple who's, like, buying a home or something. But it was like, they did this one version of it where it was like couples who lived in international destinations. And I had blogger friend of mine. He was doing book covers, and he was living in Japan with a Japanese wife, and I was living in Cancun with a Mexican wife, obviously. And he had done a version of the show and had recommended me to the casting director, and I ended up talking to them and going back and forth, and I ended up declining because, come to find out, they didn't actually want to hear our original story about Chris and I living in Cancun and everything else. They literally wanted to create a scripted version of us living in Cancun, and they wanted us to portray this like fake version of ourselves of how we like came to Cancun and went house hunting and like found this place and like blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested in that. Sorry, like I have no like what the fuck? And it made me think about how so many people are so desperate to become famous that they're willing to do anything to become famous. And I just looked at that and went, yeah, no, I have no desire to portray some like fake version of the real events. Now, if we're talking like portray a character on a fictional show, that's one thing, but I'm not going to sell this idea of like coming to Cancun and buying a house that's not the real version of coming to Cancun and like buying a house, you know what I mean? It was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Can't believe you travel with that synth.
Better not let that synth out of your sight.
Oh, see, now they're being grumpy about the synth traveling with me. Better not hear, better not listen, buddy. Yeah, that's the mentality that drives grifters, Allie, for sure. Because everybody's about how can I get famous? How quickly can I get famous?
Why? Because you know I'll beat you?
How can I make money as quickly as possible?
You know how I know that? Because you owe me 100 caps from your last stupid bet.
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone
Get
else.
out of here.
You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood.
The future
I'd follow
of the
him
Brotherhood.
anywhere, without question.
What's up? The sky is up.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up.
The faster you try to
and put
get
us
rich, the
back on
faster you
path
become
to
corrupted.
glory.
Pretty
This
much.
ship and its crew are a testament
That was
to
actually
the
something Chris and I, when we were still living in Mexico City before we decided to buy the homestead and move, I was actually debating getting back into acting because I haven't done it in years. And I was getting done with game dev, and I was like, this is before I started streaming. And there in Mexico City, there's a huge, it's a massive, like where we lived, because we were downtown by the Angel of Independence. Dude, we saw every week there was movies being shot, and there were TV series being shot all the time, like in our whole neighborhood. Like every day we went walking to the grocery store, and there'd be a film set and a film crew shooting a TV show or a film. Saw Mark Wahlberg, saw Will Smith. I probably saw 20, 30 different films that got shot, like Hollywood films that got shot in Mexico City over the course of the 4 years we were there, and a whole bunch of TV shots. And they're always looking for, like, even like the TV shows and everything else, just regular, like me as like a background character, this random white guy who happens to speak Spanish. You know, like if you ever watch those like the old Jackie Chan movies, and they'd have the token white dudes in these Asian films who play like the bad guys or some weird characters in the film, and it's like it's like I could totally do that, and there's a space for that in the Mexican film market. White guys who speak Spanish and or white guys who speak English and just show up as like these random characters in these like low budget. And I was like, I have nothing else to do with my spare time. I was like, why not go back into acting? But then we moved out to the homestead, and I don't live anywhere near that stuff, so that just got put on the back burner. But I always thought that would be an interesting thing to do, because you don't even have to really. I mean, obviously there's you got to do your casting calls and stuff and audition from time to time. But there's so many agencies. All you do is get your head shot with an agency, and then I literally just sit from home and wait for them to call and tell me to go on an audition. It's not. I think that's the difference between a lot of the young people who are like, they're working as waiters and waitresses, and they're waiting for their big break. Whereas I'm in a position where I was like, I don't need to be making money like all these other people do, so I can just give my headshots to an agency. Oh, you sent me an email. Hang on. Chris, the casting producer with Studio Lambert, just sent me an email. Well, goddamn, Chris, I will answer you. I'll answer you later. Yeah, oh, you said the application is a required step. I don't want to do an application, man, but I appreciate the fact. I will give that some more thought, since you actually took. So Chris was. I wasn't sure if this was a legit person in TikTok. So if you're still in TikTok, Chris, I got your email. So this is Chris from Studio Lambert, working on the Fallout Shelter TV series for Prime, who just sent me a really kind email. So it was a legit person. So thank you for that. And I tell you what, since you were so nice to send me that email, I will consider filling out an application, Chris. All right. I will. It is the weekend. Oh, I gotta say that made my night. Stroked my ego a little bit. Yeah, Allie, that's a trip. Hang on, I'm gonna go answer that email really quick before I'm just gonna say thanks. That's funny. I am gonna answer that really quick. Hang on, everybody. That's hilarious. It has been a wild stream tonight. All right, that you got me, man. You got me to send an email back. That was that made me chuckle. He got a reply from me. That'll be something to make my wife chuckle when she gets home tonight. All right, I got to get back to catching up on chat here. Mr. Posey over on Twitch says, just watch a clip of yours where you responded to a question, why do you read all the books in Skyrim? Your response was, why not? Would you go to a 3-star Michelin restaurant and only order water? I appreciate your bluntness. Thank you. Babylonia says, I'm hosting watch parties every night for that, every episode of the show. Thanks, the FVC. I've already played Kingdom Come and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Eastside Vandal says, I just started Mass Effect Trilogy because of you. Certainly a great, great series.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good.
I will also like to say that as far as casting agents go,
now, I know you're eager to hop into
like hitting up streams and streamers who are playing Fallout is in order to be an effective part of the team, someone is putting their
and get to know its crew.
Their money where their mouth is, and they're actually out there looking.
Sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along.
That's initiative. That's a go-getter.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder.
Eastside Vandal heard Ashley's voice and was like, I gotta go play Mass Effect right now.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Nick, head back to Sanctuary.
Who do you think actually won the war?
No, but I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Alright. Now I am going to keep working on maxing out. Ooh, I could take gun in that rank 3, right? Nope, it's 25. Never mind. I'm just gonna keep leveling up perception for now. Bam, 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 bam. Started tour of duty. Meet the different knights.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3.
Bay 3.
There isn't a day that goes by on this
Bay 3.
without 5 or 6 things breaking down.
Bay 3.
And
Bay
since
3.
I'm stuck
Bay
in this
3.
rig,
Bay 3.
I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to
I still
pile
need
up.
more reactor cores.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Most people in your condition would have given up. I just wanted to hear your story.
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly, I don't know you that well. Maybe some other time. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around.
Okay, Bay
now,
3.
Excuse me. I need to get back to work.
Bay 4. Bay 3. Look at that. My own set of power armor.
Time to suit up.
Oh, Dance liked that. I bet he did. I bet he did. That is a sexy looking suit of power armor, man. I'm not gonna waste
No matter how many battles we win,
I'm not gonna waste power fusion cores right now. Alright. There is like
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Have I played this before? Yep. Not a completionist version, but yep.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with
Uh-huh.
And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Proctor Tegan.
Remember.
Yeah, I'm never
find
gonna
me
turn down
when
extra
you're done meeting
caps.
the rest of the crew. Need work if you need. Come back when you're done introducing yourself.
So I have to wait till I'm done with the introductions because he won't sell to me yet.
damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor. Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can't be fake.
Commonwealth scum. These guys are certainly a little arrogant.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Thanks, Doc.
Where are you going, Knight? You need to complete your medical exam.
I'm working on it.
Medical report, Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced.
Oh, you're back. Good.
What's becoming apparent
Are you ready
is that
for
the
your medical
Institute is the
exam?
most technologically
Where are you
gifted
going,
enemy
Knight?
we've ever encountered.
You need to complete
and
your
therefore
medical exam.
exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
They could be among us.
Excuse me, Captain Cade.
Ah, you're back. Good. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability.
Copy
First
that.
question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay.
Yeah, everybody who
second
plays
question.
these games for
Have you ever
realsies, who
had
actually plays
or
these
come
games,
in
picks up
contact
everything.
with a person
Because you need it
confirmed
for
to be
crafting.
carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and ugh.
That hardly qualifies. So I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on
They're
an
asking if I
enemy
humped
of
a
the
ghoul.
Brotherhood, whether they're human,
Or if I'm
formerly
like the guy
human,
on the show
or
and I'm a chicken
machine.
fucker.
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer. And the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information.
Ass
I
jerky
need.
ain't gonna
I
make
see
itself.
no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Ah, good.
I heard a cat.
Set the books down anywhere.
Hi, kitty, kitty. Oh, and I can't scratch you? Come on. See, this is pre-2026 game, kids. You can't scritch the cat. Because if it was a 2026 game, we'd be able to scritch the cat.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment.
That's right, Allie. It's a loot-based RPG. What the fuck would you pick up a loot?
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies, medical research. Anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
Dude, this is giving me so many quests. This is awesome.
Keep your eyes open for
Plus, I still have those
memos,
two people
manuals,
I could do
books,
quests with
charts,
back at the police station.
anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Oh, I farmed that out as a TikTok and Instagram short as well. Pelinol. Why are you picking everything up? Man, I totally need to like go drop some of this stuff
Is
off
that
back
really
at my home.
necessary? I'd rather sell it for caps than drop it on the ground.
Well, you pick it up and sell it for caps then, sir. I'm overburdened.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Salisbury steak sounds tasty. I wonder if Bethesda will ever do voiced player characters. I don't know. I like it. I understand it was a controversial decision. I know Todd has thoughts about it. It's been like, I think it was a mistake. I don't think it was a mistake.
Tighten up the middle. That now split the difference. There, now halfway. You want to do it?
I quite enjoy it.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew.
I mean, think about Mass Effect. Mass Effect, part of its charm was the fact that Shepard was voiced, you know?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one
not
of
my
these
first playthrough.
is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me
Doesn't
to give
mean
you
I
a word of
remember
advice.
anything from my
Don't
last
fire
playthrough.
one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the
Dirty
earth.
mutants.
Dismissed.
Dirty, stinking mutants. Well, that's going to require me to get my power armor, but we're not going to do that yet, because I got to go drop off all these goodies. Can I fast travel back to the Vertbird, I hope? Yes. I'll come back and get my power armor later. Rajka says, just discovered you on Instagram. Love the way you play and the philosophy that you play to RPGs. You're welcome. Welcome aboard. Oh, there's a storm coming in.
Got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm.
Good for you, Preston. All right. Back to the Prydwen. Can I fast travel back to my power armor? No. Oh no, can you not fast travel back to the... How do I get back up to the ship? Help! How do I get back up to the Prydwen? I thought I was going to be able to fast travel there. I cannot. No. Oh, there we go. I just wasn't over the top of the icon. Alright, I just had to scroll in a little bit. I was about to have a panic moment. Alright, I need to grab my power armor, which I think was over here. Bay 3.
Ratings night.
The command deck. The main deck. And somewhere over here. Oh, I could probably go talk to that guy and see what he has for sale as well.
Oh man.
Does he sell fusion cores?
Proctor Tegan.
Can I help you with anything?
I'll take a look.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Dude, he's got lots of ammo. Oh, he's got a full set of, and it's really expensive. Holy crap. But he's got the combat armor left arm, combat armor right arm. Because I am wearing... What am I wearing as my BP right now? Pocketed BOS combat armor. But see, so he's got like right arm, left arm. He's got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Oh, he does sell fusion cores. Oh my god, they're expensive. $520 caps a pop. No! I could buy 3 of them. Dude, what's a military backpack? What is this? Does this like add? Or is it just like cosmetics? Well, sir, I'm not rich enough to do that.
Feels like you can take on the world in there, doesn't it?
You can get 200 caps a pop doing those repeatable quests for the scribes. Nice. You're still thinking about that game with the chicken? Windless is, I think, is what it was called. It looked crazy.
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
That is advice to live by. Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Jesus. Ashley, what's gotten into you? I think that's going to be it for me tonight, everybody. I'm at the end of an 8-hour stream, so we did 4 hours this morning, 4 hours this evening. I'm tired. It's about 6 p.m. I'm going to go wind down, check out all the animals, make sure the house is cleaned, do some dishes, wait for Chris to get home.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar in his
I'm going to go
face.
check out that Fallout Shelter application now that that guy sent me an email. And I'll see everybody tomorrow morning. Bubbaloni will be streaming tonight at 9 p.m. Mountain. Gray will be streaming at some point as well, so check out their YouTube channels and follow along for their streams. Tomorrow morning, I'm not sure what I'm going to play. Probably some more Diablo 4 tomorrow morning. Wait, tomorrow's... No. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. Sorry. Tomorrow morning's going to be a short stream, everybody. So we're going to only do probably an hour and a half, 2 hours tomorrow morning. Because Chris has a doctor's appointment we got to go to. We got to go out the door pretty quick. So tomorrow will be a short one. So see everybody tomorrow morning. Have a great night.